It's Christmas Day. Time to spend time with family and friends and folks you hadn't seen for a while as you gather near the home fronts and gather with people who are, out running around busy and bustling. But on this day, everything stops for us to spend time with our families, think about Jesus for a little bit, and then open up presents and think about commercialism and Santa Claus. And what's a good thing to have for a conversation with your friends and family that you've not seen all year long than about porn? Because we at the Conversation Project want to give you what you want. Here's a story about Pornhub. The leading adult entertainment website is going to restrict access to platforms in 13 U.S. states due to new age verification laws requiring the users to confirm their age by uploading government-issued documents to show you are. Yes, you must go through one of those secure websites with your photo ID to get your porn through Pornhub, if you will. These states include Alabama, Arkansas, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, North Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. Now, adding into the batch is Florida. They have a bill, a similar full law called HB 3. It's going to take effect on the 1st of January. So your new year in Florida will have no Pornhub. That is even more strict to what's going here. Now, this is specifically to Florida. Pornhub has announced that it plans to block access to Florida anyway. Not because it hates Florida, but because the concerns with the measure will get them in issues with private user privacy and security. They're going to get in so much trouble in Florida, they're just going to block it completely. The other states, you got to scan your ID. Critics argue that these laws may drive users towards unregulated platforms that lack proper moderation, potentially increasing exposure to harmful content, i.e. the things you get for free that don't actually do very much in the way of scanning things or doing any real protection. So they don't care. They'll just spin up a new website. Pornhub, trying to be a real company, has those issues. The Free Speech Coalition, representing the adult industry of entertainment, has filed legal challenges against these regulations, asserting that they are infringing on constitutional rights and pose significant privacy risks, which they do. But the debate actually continues, and users in the affected states are now encountering messages explaining why the site's inaccessibility, expressing concerns over the implications of the new laws. They don't call you out and shame you specifically. They just say they want protection for the kids, so that means you have to tell all your dirty laundry to get into the thing, i.e. we need to know who you are so we know what's going on. Not that we're going to use it against you, but we're going to make sure that you're not one of the kids. It underscores the ongoing tension between efforts to protect minors online and preservation, saving folks from the digital privacy rights. Do you actually have the right to do what you want to do online? Or if you're doing stuff that may seem dangerous, but you're not a danger, is it a bad thing? This goes into actually a deeper issue. For people who, let's say, get radicalized in ideas that are a little out of the way of niceties and things like that, do they have a right to read these things and not radicalize themselves and not be bad about it? Or if does it just assume that if it's there, someone will find it, someone will actually turn to a bad person and change it? Mein Kampf is available in libraries if you ask for it, because it's an historical reference book that is used day to day in writings that are actually relevant to today and in history. But in all the book bans we have going back and forth, we're not talking about not letting 8th graders read Mein Kampf, which is not necessarily a bad thing if the 8th grader is actually doing history lessons on it and knowing what really happened in some of the things. It's a thing where we're shutting down other things because we're afraid, the collective we of parents, if you will, of what our kids are getting exposed to, what they may learn on their own. Because to be honest, we're kind of scared to teach them the right stuff. Not that I'm advocating your use of porn. And if you're an adult, hey, do what you need to do. If you have an addictive personality, please be careful with it and know what's going on. And if you're going to use it, use something that's reputable and pay for it. Don't just get it off the streets, if you will. Don't get dirty porn. Don't get dirty porn. Don't get dirty porn out there on these internet streets. To be constantly clear, this was a Christmas story because you guys engaged with it as we rolled into Christmas. And I need some super superior clicks on this Christmas break because the ideas and the people watching are low. So if you enjoy this story, thank you so much. Click a like and give a comment and Merry Christmas to me. If you hate it, please spew the hate you want to, because believe it or not, that hate also fuels some of the actual pushing. Just don't hit dislike. Just if you don't like it, leave it be. Hit like if you enjoy the news coverage we give you. And if you want more of this in 2025, because trust me, when I put a story out there about Pornhub, it gets the numbers. React.